Physically, the changed landscape, seeing dams dry up, seeing stations having to destock, seeing trees and the vegetation so badly affected has a profound impact on people. Practically, it also makes life much harder for families. There are just the practical considerations of less money available for basic day-to-day needs, but also for important investments into long-term security, such as investment in their own business, but also investment in the education of their children. I think psychologically is the greatest concern. Country people are remarkably resilient, and in the face of significant adversity, they rise to the challenge. But over time, and especially when they see the impact on things that they've spent so much time and perhaps it's multi-generational investment into their properties being affected by factors completely outside of their control, it really does have an impact, and the children pick up on that. And then psychologically, our staff are required a lot more to support girls that are bearing vicariously, I guess, the impact of the drought upon their families and their family properties.
PLC Sydney and PLC Armidale share the one council, and we're also both boarding schools. So we have girls, each of us, who are affected by the drought quite badly. Last year our PLC Sydney girls told the whole school the story of what's happening on their farms, and really raised both some financial support and a great deal of compassion and interest and understanding really of what's happening. And so we want to work together to assist both the families in Armidale and then right throughout New South Wales, the students who require support. That they understand each other's circumstances, their families, they develop camaraderie. We want to work together as two Presbyterian schools to this effect. We also, though, want to show our support to everybody who's in the rural areas, and we want our Sydney students to understand that, you know, things don't just come from the supermarket, that there's a whole network and community that's working really, really hard to be able to provide for our society.
Our concert PARCHED, coming along on the evening and showing support and strengthening the sense of community. We are blessed to have a wonderful facility to hold our concert in, and it has a large capacity for seating. So we'd love to have as many people there as possible. We're also asking people to consider how they might give, and giving in a way that really is investing in to drought relief, and to that end the Country Women's Association have agreed to come on board with us and to be a recipient of donations and any money raised through the concert. And then there is also the capacity for people to give to targeted tax deductible funds that will be used to offset the cost burden for regional families that have their daughters in boarding environments such as PLC Sydney and PLC Armidale.
From the Sydney point of view, we're doing some fundraising before we come, so we hope that our families will give generously to support people in rural areas who are suffering from the drought. And then we also hope that our presence and our music and the gift of life that teenagers can bring and give to each other and to the community will help to raise morale and will show a solidarity between us and the people of PLC Armidale and the surrounding areas.